Obviously, with a bounty hunter, they will have the vision. They have somewhat of an aggressive core in Weaver, so maybe they can be the ones to take the first step every
double tangos to make sure he can do it quickly and get out of there, but you're not too worried about that. NaVi going for a late smoke. They want to run into this bounty with Dust, find a kill. Viva's going to be the one leading the way. He's got the telekinesis, and it looks like this is likely to succeed. They're going to be running right past this observable. Puppey sees it's empty, and there we go. Oh, they're too bit slow.
Yeah, they were just... That coordination was not great. They still managed to hit the stun, though. Telekinesis pullback. Could they actually finish him off, though? They can't body block him, so there's no real way for General to be able to close that gap quickly. The dust is going to wear out, and a fresh invis laid down. They are going to try and keep going. Jesus Christ! All right. It's both sentries down and the dust. They did get that first one.
Yeah, Centaur bounty can't fight this 2v2. There isn't really an obvious lane for Puppey to help. Perhaps the best one he could have done is perhaps top. Oh, mid. Skewer back. Mid one. Then Ghost Wall. Wasn't quite in the tower with that skewer. Really nice attempt with that telekinesis. A mid one. Yeah, he'll still be okay. That dust coming out.
Here by RMN. Very low chance he can get this kill. If he hits the stun, now has to pop the Diabolic Edict afterwards with the extra nuke or the Fade Bolt. They might still be able to get this kill. Puppey comes in, soaks up some of the damage, tries to get some return kill onto RMN. Branch there for a truth.
He's actually farming amazingly, but he's got 11's guess against what should have been a tough lane, and they're going for it again in mid.
Round 2, no TP here. This time mid wanted to just throw out the tornado and try and run back, but it looks like they may have the damage anyway. PaPeDa-game stops the last right click. Dendy, can you get it? 2 seconds? No, the shockwave's not going to be there in time. In fact, Viver may end up going down. PaPeDa-game is just beating him. A new one. Dendy, but stop that. So this time, Orc that dies.
Like how he even tried to empower the Rook to help him get that kill. Just couldn't quite get it. Nice attempt from NaVi. And losing just his support for all those rotations isn't all too bad for them, considering the other lanes where they've taken the T1 bottom tower. They've almost got a kill onto Kezu. He's going to be forced to hoof stomp himself out of there. And with the stun coming up, RMN still wants this.
Well, he just happened to hit Puppey while he's in biz too, so Puppey couldn't even get a whole lot of damage to RMN while he made that tier 2 tower. Seems like the laning phase, maybe Secret are planning on with this bounty hunter actually getting an early lead thanks to the bounty hunter's distance, but it's actually been quite the opposite. Not managed to accomplish nearly as much as the NaVi supports. Now with a triple stun combination, they'll pick up Puppey as well, 4-1. MP maybe with a Sunstrike. RMN. He was just about to complete. It was so close, but not close enough.
And Viva does not have a TP, so do not see a good escape for him. Does have a telekinesis. Push MP back, but no TP still.
General, he would have to be there just to give Viver a chance.
They still feel like they can use this trio to find a kill, ideally on the Invoker.
They're not going to be able to clip Puppey with that one. They may still be able to bring mid one down. They'll hit the stun as the Chronosphere fades back, and there's going to be a lot of Secret gears to be able to do it. Dendy does manage to get a really good RP, though. No turnaround, though. RMN is going to get burned out from the Ignite. Unfortunately, it would have been a nice combo stun, but Dendy mostly there using the RPs. Most of his allies from going down for the Invoker and just trade RMN away.
Yeah, close seeing the supports there, but Lesh didn't have another stun or anything. One trying to create space to help mid one get his Midas up and to put pressure onto NaVi.
Oak, he still be successful. It's been popped on NP, but PaPeDa-game is in position to make a goal here on RMN. RMN has his ult out, so at least he'll get some damage in return. Might be enough to actually kill PaPeDa-game, with the Diabolic Edict damage still going out, and a Shockwave coming in from Dendy of his rotation. They do get a turn
for an Iron Talon, going to be rushing an Echo Saber. He's going a more farm-oriented build himself, where he can actually dish out some good damage. And Cronus here at bottom, they've caught MP.
Oh, look at that, General.
Great play. Yeah.
It's the Caustic Finale creeps and finishes up with a first strike, meaning Dendy's influence not even needed.
He's going straight into the Aether Lens. Interesting option. Not what you normally see on Sand King.
I'll take your tribute.
It's also a pseudo-farming item, the way Midas works. You can farm lanes a lot faster. Like I saw Pycat creep skipping the top tower, and he farms it so slowly. This Maelstrom means he can actually be away from the Magnets and still farm at a decent rate.
Yeah, I'm thinking if he was maybe farther behind in this game, and maybe the Midas would, but I think you're right in saying NaVi have done good enough in the laning phase. They can push this advantage, and getting some damage. They're going to be able to get the epicenter combination onto Kezu. Kezu does have the Hood of Defiance, but this much magic damage is still going to overwhelm him. The Sunstrike comes in, unfortunately on the wrong target. General going to tank it and lives through it all.
TP mid, they want their shrines. MP is camped on the high ground. General.
General's going to be gone on. He's definitely dead. Dendi is still in the neighborhood, but not going to make the rotation up. I thought Mage for a lot of strength here, but it seems like as time has gone on, it's been the Magnus. PaPeDa is going to be gone on here. There goes that Aegis. Secrets are going to try and make another go here. Now, they do not have the Stomp, but they will have the track to be able to keep up of PaPeDa. It seems Chronosphere laid out. He's going to go and try and get to the other side, but Kezu's on top of him. Does manage to get the name. PaPeDa's TP. Cancel. Secret are finding.
Kind of appears, I guess, on the surface. They're like, oh, NaVi's doing more. They're pressuring the lanes. They're the ones who are initially getting more of the kills, but Iron Man at top.
Sunstrike will finish him off. Yeah. Viver does manage to steal the Stomp that will lead into General hitting a stun as well, but Kezu is very tanky. He's got Hooded Defiance as well as a point booster. Viver's now going to be blasted down by mid one. Double kill for them. Also track kills going the way of Secret. General's now been spotted. Great tornado for mid one. He does manage to get a Burrow Strike TP out. Okay.
Sunstrike just coming back up there.
Are getting kind of run around, and they got a lot of tier 2 damage there in the bottom lane. General's going to go for an epicenter on a PaPeDa-game. Now this time around, it doesn't look like a Stampede will save him, but in the end, it's PaPeDa-game. That guy's literally known for dying. He's okay. PaPeDa actually jumping forward away from the Hood Stomp. They're going to be controlled up by the Cold Snap, though he's too far forward. It gets picked apart. Secret. You take the Ogre, we'll take the Void every single day of the week.
Pretty cool Stomp dodge. I think it's probably intentional. Like he's
curious, knowing that this is probably going to be part of the game. You can get an initiation on a PaPeDa-game, so one support picked off, the other one may not die here. Kezu actually managed to get the stun onto Dendi. Dendi invised up, but they do have the vision of him. He starts getting away. Nice Chronosphere. PaPeDa locking in 4. They're going to be able to get the Burrow Strike off that with the RP. 4 down from Secret. That'll open up Roshan finally. It wasn't Dendi who found the initiation, but PaPeDa who redeems himself with a game-changing ult.
Yeah, I feel like so many of these NaVi Magnus games, like Dendi will have a pretty quiet game and hit one huge up to win in the game. That was all PaPeDa. What a Chronosphere. And well played by Sankey to make sure he lines up the Burrow Strike. Because of the way they were positioned in the Chrono, Dendi couldn't get that 3-man RP until that Burrow Strike came into play. So made sure he blinked right into the middle of the Chrono to get the follow-up RP. Chrono back up in 15 seconds as well. NaVi want to force this.
Mid one pops his head out. That is nothing more than a tornado to dispel that double damage that was sitting on PaPeDa. They are going to try and come forward here. They do manage to hit the stun. PaPeDa doesn't actually get off BKB fast enough, but he does have that second life. And he gets off of BKB his own. He actually charges forward here through Navi's lineup, trying to go on for Viver here, but he does get far. That was a well-timed bash, and RP almost finished him off, but Dendi does manage to hold on to it as the time-lapse completes. Dendi, with his Shadow Blade in a position, nice double stun out from General on the Puppy and PaPeDa-game. That telekinesis is going to be thrown into Pi. They are going to get that 2-man Chronosphere. Now, Dendi still waiting for his opportunity to catch some of the cores. The supports aren't going to end up going down. Finally, the RP's laid out. It's going to be on mid one. They want to stop this big damage dealer. Another great Burrow Strike out from General. Hits Kezu as well on this side. Can they hit it with the skewer? They've got him. Pulls right into him. Kezu going to be stopped from being able to TP out. That will be a track kill for NaVi since Viver had that one stolen away from Puppy. 4 down from Secret once again.
General's going for the epicenter bottom. He wants MP. He'll get him, I think. No!
MP, is that going to be... Oh my god, it's
so
the last bit of damage. He gets the time lapse off.
He would have been on like 50 HP. Yeah, that would have been the late game. Like the RP, the Chrono, it feels like you use one, you win a fight, they're back up within the next minute or so.
Oh, another 2-man stun from General. He just doesn't stop. The skewer back onto Puppy. 3DB for NaVi on their way out.
They may just try Shrine up, wait these cooldowns, and go again now if they want to. NaVi's finally seems to be completely reduced to next to nothing. The Invoker is really the majority of their team fight, and NaVi are ready to go again. They've got ultimates once more.
No generals in here. Do they really want to make this initiation? They don't manage to catch PaPeDa. They do hit general and blow him up with a meteor. Now, the ultimate's going to be laid out by PaPeDa. He's trying to finish off MP. Does he have the damage? No, the time lapse goes off again. He gets a bash, though, double bash, and he does manage to finish off. KheZu going to be caught by a Burrow Strike. Puppy's up next. Biver right in front of his face. Looks like they're going to be able to get that kill. Nice turnaround by Puppy. That's a track kill as well, but in the end, Rubik is the only one who goes down, and Secret lose 3. Again, choosing to fight.
Like, they find the Rubik at bottom, which doesn't seem like a big kill, but it just means that once they find one more pickoff, suddenly you've got a big numbers advantage. The 5v3. PaPeDa wants in, but
got the BKB. If he can finish off MP inside this chronosphere. He had a hard time last time with a Burrow Strike epicenter coming in. That'll make it a whole lot easier. PaPeDa jumps forward, tries to go more here, slowing down Puppy with the time dilation. KheZu helps him out. They're going to turn, try and pull up PaPeDa. They've got him. The BKB used inside the chronosphere leads PaPeDa to his own death.
The to these new pickups.
One looks for another pick, but Puppy does see a couple of rotating heroes. PaPeDa is going to be jumped on by the Burrow Strike. They're going to be able to follow up that stun. Biver gets picked off in the meantime. MP still trying to fight this one out with RMN with his physical damage, and now a 2-man tornado into the Sunstrike. Sunstrike not really hitting there. RMN uses his own Yule Scepter, trying to buy himself time, but he is still going to go down. But on the other side of things, KheZu is being very disruptive. Right in front of all of NaVi, does manage to disrupt them and keep them from pursuing the rest of Secret. And it looks like they're low enough HP, they can't actually do much here. PaPeDa's trying to turn. Does have the Aegis, but he doesn't really have the mana to back it up. He does get a time lapse off. Stuns does a lot of damage, but as an EMP coming in, PaPeDa's just going to pop the BKB, hoping to save the Aegis for another time, but a Sunstrike, ooh, a little bit too far forward. Mid one misses that one, but KheZu does manage to hit him with the Chivas. PaPeDa does get a little bit more distance with the time walk, but his silence comes out. Surely they're going to be able to get PaPeDa 25 HP. The Aegis stays alive somehow.
Well, NaVi are in the T2 tower, so yeah, NaVi will have to back off for this. For now, only TPing a Rubik, so they've still got 4 heroes down bottom who theoretically could take a 4v5 fight. They TP out
possible. They've got the vision. General sitting on the high ground with a ward.
They don't want to go on high, though.
Yeah, he's not the hero they want to go on. They do see KheZu here, and they're going to chrono KheZu. Now, trying to blow him up inside of this one, make sure he doesn't get off the Stampede, controlling him as much as possible. Then he tries to make his initiation, but immediately gets countered. KheZu's still alive. Now he gets off the Stampede. Disaster strikes for NaVi. Completely misreading how they could take down KheZu, and Dendi getting caught as he tries to make his second initiation. That'll be the Aegis, and that'll probably be a wipe here. I'm not sure how PaPeDa's going to be able to get away, especially without that Lincoln. Gets instantly sight the Vice, just like Dendi did. And Secret, huge win. Turn it into a push.
That was a very all-in play from NaVi to try to focus down the center of all heroes, and they know there's so much damage mitigation from his Stampede that they want to take him out, and they're happy to solo chrono him, but there's also damage mitigation coming from a Solar Crest Glimmer Cape. The Glimmer Cape from Puppy and the Solar Crest kept KheZu alive. Edge they had, and now with the racks down, it's going to be Secret playing from a very advantageous position. Puppy's got the Greaves. All the Team 5 pieces coming together. PaPeDa even gets like a casual Aether Lens with some extra pass range to make sure he can get some of his spells off.
You get him with the Telekinesis and the Chronosphere, so NP may end up dying here, but here comes that damage mitigation. The Glimmer Cape trying to save him long enough. The bash comes out, but there goes the time lapse. Now Dendi, he needs to find a good RP to be able to save this fight, but it doesn't look like it's possible. PaPeDa is also going to go down. RMN, his BKB wears out towards the tail ends of his TP. He ends up getting stopped by the Scythe of Vice.
It really has been the difference maker, the fact that Puppy and PaPeDa have done so much.
Here comes that epicenter. Burrow Strike just on the Puppy, and that's not even going to be enough to finish him off. General going to be Scythe of Vice, and looks like he should go down here. Then he makes his way back to the fountain, tries to get a skewer, but can't actually latch in time. It is GG called from NaVi, despite a promising mid-game with all those team fights and big-time abilities. NaVi will end up losing to Secret, their second best of 3, 2-0, and are eliminated from DAC.
Well, NaVi, they had a tough group, a strong showing, I would say. I mean, they took down Secret 2-1 in the initial match. We're versing a Bears team who was a complete mystery.